I am just experimenting again. All right. Why is this not working? Yeah. It's not focusing very well. I don't know why it's not focusing properly. Hi, Arnold. It's just really blurry. It looks really blurry to me. I mean, it's not too bad, but it's not ideal. Yeah, struggling to know what to focus on. Why won't this work? You two, get a room. I think having the feeding dish in there is making it struggle more. Might take that out. I can't remember how I had it set up last time. All right. Let's chuck your food on the sand. I've just got a reed fish. What's that? Let's see if this is any better. Ropefish. They had loads of them in the shop the other day. They're really big, aren't they? Like, well, just like snakes. I did take a video. It was, well, it would have been last year. Did you just get one? MD's got them in the 8-foot tank that they built. You have a large snake. It's not that kind of channel, Arnold. I keep telling you this. Arnold, I told Andrew that you were going to do a striptease on the live. Hi, God. I told him you were going to do a striptease to try and get the money in. I have a corn snake and a ball python. I like corn snakes because they can be quite small, can't they? Let me guess, you've got a large one. Oh, they're all going for the food. And I think I've managed to put it right where you can't see it. This is going really well. I've cleaned the glass as well, but you wouldn't know it. Just put a bit of Physidens moss in. There's not great light on this. Hot in Canada. Arnold, do not brag. Did Andrew mention that Cloverleaf is sending out 2 boxes packed with stuff? I've got the wrong phone in the chat. No, I saw you guys were talking about something and I was at work, so I didn't read it. And then I was trying to rush to get to the bingo. But that's going to be a separate auction, isn't it? We're not doing that tomorrow? Are you going to be up at 7 tomorrow? Don't mess up that moss. I've just put it in there. What are you doing? Your corn snake is 6.5 feet long. No way. No way. Is it really? I want to see that. Well, I've just got teeny tiny coolie loaches. I wonder if you'll see my new shrimp, if it's doing all right. I haven't seen it since I lobbed it in. I'm doing the Here Fishy show as normal. Her name's Poppy and she's 11 years old. Oh my God. Where do you keep a 5.5-foot snake? I suppose they're quite narrow, aren't they? So they curl up. I was offered one from a client, but is that coolie loach stuck in that bit of moss? Can't work out if it's trying to eat something or if it's trying to escape. Fishy wants some food. Let's not zoom in. Right, closer. Don't like the focus on this today. Maybe it's just my eyesight. Right, try again. This is really annoying. Maybe I need to clean my phone lens. I've got a planaria trap coming tomorrow, so that's going to be a disgusting time lapse for you all. Hopefully it should do the job. I think that it's got itself stuck. Come here. Oh, no, it's gone. Can't have been that stuck. There's another assassin on the way. I was supposed to be dishing up Jack's tea. Hi, House of Pisces. I'm perfectly honest, I was about to film the assassin snail and then I thought, if I go live, I won't have to edit it. It's so lazy. I thought I could just film it happening. I can't believe people liked and commented on my 10 minutes of corridors yesterday, but pretty sure not many people sat through the whole thing. I tried to watch it earlier and it was way too long. But it was nice being able to see them, because if I sit that close to the tank, they'd probably all bugger off, but it was a long watch. Kudos to any of you that did get through it, but I appreciate the likes and the comments. Sorry, gotta go. Show my support and drop. Need to get assassins. Bye, Chris. Thanks for dropping in. Hi, live crew. Right, let me dish up these sausages before they go cold. MD doesn't have to put up with this shit. I can't see the chat. I need to find my own phone. in to say hi and give a like. Hi, Andrew. Hope you're okay. Always good to see you. This is just what I needed. Ah. I'm sorry it's not clearer. I think it's maybe focusing on the rock in the front. It was really clear the other day. Let me fiddle about with the light a bit. This is a really rubbishy desk lamp. It's hardly David Attenborough, is it? That Coolie Loach is in that bit of Fissidens again. I don't think it's getting stuck. I think it's just trying to eat out of there. That moss has been sat in a clear plastic bag in the window for the last 2 weeks. It's probably got all kinds of gunk on it. So maybe he's just enjoying it. So yesterday I did put an orange Rilly in here, but the acclimating didn't go that well. Oh no, I can see it. It's right at the top. Let me show you the top of the bowl. There is an orange Rilly, a red one and a blue one. Not Rillies. Oh, interesting view. I saw that one in the shop for ages and I kept saying I'd go back for it, and then I've just treated this bowl with medication for fungus. That's probably why it's not that clear. I have done a water change on it, but there probably is still some malachite green in here. That's my excuse anyway. I don't know how many shrimp are in here now. We were looking at JT's crystals on his live stream earlier. Right, I'm just going to take these sausages upstairs. Said no one ever. Eduardo, hi, I'm back. Who did I miss? House of Pisces, hello Gary. I did have to have a look at my cheat sheet, I am afraid. Let me see where the chat is. Will assassin snails get hungry without other snails to eat? Well, they won't die, because I left the tank once for about 3 months thinking there was nothing in there, and there were some assassins in there and they bred. There was loads in there when I went to break it down. I do put in the occasional bloodworm and a few baby brine shrimp, frozen ones. just because I feel sorry for them. So they've got an algae wafer and a shrimp pellet at the moment. They seem quite interested. Eduardo, Marie, I have coolies as well. The one difference, I never ever see mine. Are they now in the UK in your tank? Yeah, I've got 3 big ones in the community tank with the cories, and 3 teeny tiny ones in here, which will have to move when they get a bit bigger. I always found they come out loads. Hi, Debs. Guys, I think Dave from Horizon Aquatics is going live now, if any of you wanted to go over there. I did see he was going live, and I couldn't find a time when there was no one going live, so I just thought I'd hop on and do a little bit. But if any of you want to go and say hi to Dave, then by all means do that. Yeah, I see them loads. They sometimes that they're out loads in the big tank. These ones, they have got places they could hide, but I don't feed this bowl that often, unlike my other tanks, some of you will say. Yeah, because there's just 2 tiny sparkling gourami, so they get baby flakes, and then the shrimp just clean up. But there's about 10 shrimp in there now. There's 2 amanos, there's 2 or 3 oranges, about 3 red ones, 1 blue one, 1 orange really, and a white one. Might be a yellow one. Marie, you can go live anytime you want. Yeah, I know. Someone's gone to the trouble of scheduling one, then it's a bit... Hi, Martin. I don't want to tread on anyone's toes, but, you know, people can dip in and out. I usually watch 2 lives at the same time if they're on, and I have 2 phones or someone on the telly, and just say hi, really. I'm not sure what he's going to do on his one. And I think John was just live as well. I was late to the party there. Someone's always live. Gotta love a quick dip in and out. Arnold, have you been on the beers? Arnold, you can kiss Eduardo's grits. I don't have any of those sounds, unfortunately. They are good fun though on the bingo. Eduardo, did you see the coffee one? There's one that says, I think it's a man's voice, he says, oh, time for a nice Costa coffee. Andrew put that one in for me. And there's one that says Mr. Blue Eyes for Arnold. Martin says, I saw many delights at the fish shops today. What did you see, Martin? You're looking to buy something else. You lost your better fish, didn't you, last week? Arnold could hook you up with a nice better fish. Oh, I think you were talking about it on Discord. Yeah, I was really sad when my betters died. They're so big that they kind of feels more like losing a big pet, but yeah, lost our boy Bobo. I was quite sad when I lost mine. I take it Coolie Lecture is okay with shrimp then? Yeah, I think so, Gary. They're really small, these ones, but I think they're not that. I mean, their mouths are kind of on the bottom, and they're not aggressive in any way. Maybe a newborn one might get snappled up. I haven't had any breeding in this bowl yet. Hasn't really been going that long. I wouldn't put them in my yellow tank probably. Just arrived home. I was visiting an ex. Late lunch thang I have with my blue dreams. Oh, Julie Corey. Yeah, nice. You need to get a bigger tank, Martin, or another tank. That's going to be the next thing on your list, I think. Or if you've got 60 litres. Yeah, I do want some more. Yeah, we're tiny, but they do get big. You need 6 really. I'm thinking of just moving the orange Venezuelans into the Cory tank and leaving the gold lasers in the community tank. So there's no crossbreeding. I don't get there. I really want some golden ones as well. Right, is that Coolie Loach stuck again? I think it's just eating. Yeah, he seems to be coming free. Dwarf anchorfish. Don't know that one. What was that link that Gordon just put in? Oh, Arnold just put in. Oh, that's for your reptile room. I'm going to click on that, and I'll go back to that one. That's a different account, Arnold. Have you got 2 accounts, or is that someone else's account? Good advice to everyone. Another tank. Yeah. Yeah, Black Coolie, 2 of them. A couple of years ago. My coolies are really smart, or they're ghosts. A lot of people say they never see their coolie loaches. It's weird, mine go through phases of being out all the time or just disappearing. Okay. I don't think I knew she had a channel. I'll give that sub later. Yeah, Celestial Pearl Danios are nice. That's probably next on my list. Or the glass catfish, which Arnold is trying to talk me out of. I'm not sure yet. Maidenhead, yeah. Yeah, and Jack was trying to convince me to get some Caridina, or just some crystals, and try them in tap water, which I know Rob and Glenn will tell me off for. So I said if I do it, then I'm going to blame Jack. Looks like Dave's internet may have let him down. Not again! Oh, it's always letting him down. He's had so much trouble. I think once he leaves the house and goes out to his fish room, he struggles for signal. Yeah, it's a bowl. You can just about see the edge of it. It's not huge, but it's not as small as it might look in that picture there. I got I've told you this a million times, but I got the sparkling gourami by mistake in with my Cories, and I had nowhere to put it, so I popped it in there and popped a heater in, and then bought him a friend. And they're liking all the stuff that's grown on that bit of moss anyway. I might... Can you tell us about the fish? Yeah, they are quite skittish. They're having a bit of a squabble. They're sparkling gouramis. Gourami, I think, is this the plural, gourami? I have got some better videos of these so you can actually see what they look like. They're really difficult to film because they either stay dead still, so it looks like a photograph, or they dart. They are, when the light catches them right, they're really colourful. It's not focusing on them now. And they've got sort of blue eyes like Arnold. And I think maybe they're called croaking gouramis as well. They're supposed to make a noise when they're mating, but mine don't, or maybe they're both the same sex, I don't know. You've seen a lot of fish today, Martin. Yeah, I can't tell you a lot more than that, Gary. It's not a fish I would have bought or know anything about. It just appeared in the bag along with the blue eyes, along with the little white shrimp that you occasionally see in there. That was in the bag, and it was getting beaten up by the Cories, and I did think it had died, but it came back. Yeah, they should stay about that size, I think. They're really tiny, not like even like a honey gourami. I've got much better footage of them. I can't remember what, I think it's called Two Sparkling Gouramis in a Bowl, something. I'll try and focus on. You can see the blue eyes, but Yeah, they're not very affectionate with each other. Bit of an old married couple maybe, but I haven't put any flakes in for them this afternoon, so they're trying to get to that. They're quite greedy, which is good. It makes them quite easy to feed. I don't normally go for sort of silvery grey fish because I find them a bit on the dull side, but I think if you've got some good lighting, they do look quite nice. Gold and green barbs, green and gold laser cories, lots of nice plecos. Yeah, the snowball pleco that I saw last week was gone. Probably just as well. Saved myself £35 there. But you can see the orange really right at the back on the left. Are you going to come forward? Show yourself. It's only been in there a day, so it doesn't know where I feed yet. What was I saying? Yeah, they did have look like a peppermint pleco or something with tiny spots. That was really nice. But they don't sell breeding pairs, they just sell one-off plecos. And I've got this clown pleco in my main tank, supposedly. Haven't seen it for ages. But I used to see it if I shone a light into the rocks. I could see the back of it. How it survives, I don't know, unless it just comes out when I'm not there. But it's an absolute waste of time. There's the white shrimp right in the middle of the screen. That tiny one came free with the gold lasers and with the sparkling gourami. It hasn't grown very much. As soon as I put that pellet in, that assassin started rushing over. I think they are a bit hungry. Just noticed my frozen brine shrimp are not frozen because there's a problem with the fridge. Hi Dave, are you not managing to get your internet working? I did send everyone over to you guys to your channel because I know you were going live at 7. Is it not working? Yeah, it's good. Didn't want to clash. Oh no, God, you had yours scheduled. Is it running now? I'm guessing not if you're typing in here. You'll go after mine. I was going to say that to you, but I didn't know what time you were planning on finishing. I just thought I'd do sort of 10 minutes. I always say that. Just 10 minutes. If I'd done it on StreamYard, you could have hopped on. I've got to work out how to do that. I think you can add people at the start on YouTube, but you can't add them now. I can hop off, Dave, whenever you're ready. I was trying to figure out if any of the gang was on at 7. There is on Stream Elements, there is a schedule that tells you who's scheduled to go live, but I don't schedule mine. Well, the one time I tried, when I went to go live, it didn't work because it wasn't horizontal. But yeah, I'm going to do a face reveal one. I know that everyone pretty much knows what I look like anyway, but I haven't actually done a face reveal on my channel, so I'm going to do that one maybe Sunday, and just a quick chat about what I might be doing in the next few weeks, and then I need to give StreamYard a go, see if I can get that working. Yeah. It's just so much easier going live and not having to edit the footage afterwards. So lazy. I've got just hours and hours and hours of B-roll, and I just sit down to edit it, and it's just too overwhelming because there's too much of it. So much of it needs to be cut out, and the sound is wrong, and one bit goes out of focus. It just takes ages. That's why I was really lazy last night and just let the camera run for 10 minutes. I was going to just do it as a live, but Jack was live with his quiz. So I just filmed for 10 minutes and then I fell asleep uploading it. When I woke up this morning, I completely forgotten I'd put that on. Hi, Josh. Josh, did you get to, what were you trying to get to? You needed one more sub, didn't you? Was it 500 you were trying to get to? Sparkling Grammy, probably good tank mate for DNR. What's a DNR? I'm being a bit thick. I like the black ones. I'm thinking about wine gums now. Yeah, 100. If what are you on now, Josh? If anyone could sub to New Burn Aquatics, that would be amazing. Yeah, I wish 500. Yeah, me too. I lost a sub today. I got 3 yesterday. They're so up and down. And neon rainbows. Okay. Oh, dwarf neon rainbows. I was thinking of Do Not Resuscitate. Are you at 100 now? Okay, that's good. But every time I hit a milestone, it then goes down. So just brace yourself. You might wake up to 99 tomorrow. It's got a horrible way of doing that. Oh, well done. I was none than 99 on my other account. If anyone wants to give Josh a sub just to keep him over the 100, that'd be great. Thanks, Gord. Mod when I started out, and apparently that's something. So I'm just going to keep the people that have made me mods on their channel, and Mandy and Gord and a few other friends, which is pretty much all of you. So I don't know how I'm going to. I might just leave it. But yeah, he's really going to town on that bit of Fissidens. Here comes the new shrimp, right in the middle. So this is the star of the show. Come on, in you come. I saw him in the shop the last few. Hi, Daniel. Noodles. Yeah, we're having noodles for tea. It should be 3 noodles. Noodles and shrimp. Yeah, I saw this really in the shop a few times, just at the back of the tank. And I said yesterday, I will take that one home. I tried to film him up close and it looked terrible. Are you off, Arnold? Oh, Martin's off. Schlater's Shrimple. Bye, Martin. I've got to take Vera for a walk. Oh, yeah, make sure you do that. Thanks for coming in. How are you, Daniel? Josh is also in Florida. I didn't know that. Big old place, Florida, I guess. Nice looking shrimp. Oh, thank you. This is just a coal bowl for anyone that doesn't have anywhere to go. I did try and start an orange colony and it dwindled down to 3, and then one of them was poorly and I treated it for fungus, but I imagine it's no longer with us. But I treated the whole bowl. I know there were 2 blue ones. I don't remember now. So basically anyone that's not yellow goes in there. Hi, Jeff K. Deb's got her betters. Has she done a video, Arnold? Did you do a boxing up video? If I ever get a better from you, you can do a boxing up video and then I'll do an unboxing the other end. Hi, Mandy. Mandy, we were talking about you this morning on JT's live stream. We were messing about with all the points and playing the games and whatnot. Yeah, it's really good fun. And I tried to gift you some points, but I couldn't do it because you weren't there. Empire. Oh, yes, Empire. Yeah. Arnold, you're on one today. J to the K. I always call him JK, but then I think maybe he doesn't like that. Just, I remembered the like, but a few of you have forgotten. Oh yeah, I haven't liked it either. On my other account, I'm watching. I'm reading the chat. There we go. Top mod, Mandy. Eduardo says, cool. Hi, Josh. Where in Florida are you? I am in Southwest Florida. I imagine Florida's bigger than the whole of England, isn't it? I don't know. My geography is terrible. I'm in NC, unfortunately. Hi, Jay. How are you? Nice bowl. It's very nano. Well, they are all coming to eat now. Arnold, Eduardo, Newburn, Red Laser, Zen, Gary, Daniel. My mistake. Yeah, we're looking at my new orange really, which is about as exciting as my week has got. Although I did get my 2 extra cories yesterday, so that was very exciting. It's really nice having 5 orange Venezuelans in there. And it's making the gold lasers come out a bit more as well. So anyhow, I was going to tell you that if you have cherry barbs, I do too, and my long fin and regular get along just fine in the tank they were in. They're in a tub mating now. Oh yeah, I know you can get long fin cherry barbs, but I've never seen them. I had short fin cherry barbs. They were my first ever fish. Right, as an adult, we had fish growing up in the pond, but yeah, the male was nice. I have to say the bowl looks nicer on my phone that I'm watching it on than the one that I'm filming it on. The colour looks a bit better, but yeah, it's getting to be a bit of a Skittles tank now. There should be another assassin somewhere. Wish it was a bit bigger. I'd have a couple more fish in here, but there's not room. I was topping it up with water. I need to put a bit more in, but it just stirs up so much muck from the bottom. Then you can't film it for 10 minutes. Eduardo says, Jeff Kane, I have really bad news about the Black Moors. Oh no, what happened to the Black Moors? I like Black Moors. I'm going to do a black outdoor tub for fish, but I won't be getting Black Moors because I won't be able to see them. Well, I want to get some Shubunkin, I think. Might have to cover it so it doesn't get too warm though. Find some shade for it. Also, I need to dig out my pond and find the hole, which I suspect is right at the bottom. Eduardo gifted them to Laurie, just in case. I gifted them to Laurie just in case. My cherries are pretty active. When Foxy said theirs was slower and likely to get picked on, it wasn't worth taking the risk. Is Laurie really close to you, Mandy, or did you post them? I don't know where all you guys live. I was thinking the other day, hardly any of you are in England. If I drop a video in the morning over here, nobody looks at it because no one's awake. That and the hobby would kill me if I had to set up another tank in case of emergency. A great person to gift them to. Yeah, I like Laurie. You're in Scotland, Gary? Oh, wow. Technically, I could walk to you. There would be a bit of a Land's End to John O'Groats type thing. Although I am in Devon. Oh, that's cool. I have got one sub who is in Cornwall. We're both in America though. Yeah, America is huge. Foxy will send them to her instead of me. Ah, okay. Daniel, I also got some 6.5 centimetre Albion cherry barbs. Is that 6 times 1.5 centimetre? Wouldn't be 6.5 centimetre cherry barbs. Scotland also hop. Oh yeah, I remember Daniel. I was really surprised when I watched one of your videos and you were like had a British accent. Ah, are you two near each other then? Do you know each other? Daniel and House of Pisces, Gary. Oh, Martin that's just left, he's in Scotland as well. He doesn't make content, but he does like his fish. One is in Texas and the other in Pennsylvania, correct. I don't know where any of these places are, they just sound like cool places. America seems so cool. God, where are you located? He's in Canada, isn't he? We do now. Hi, Jack. Just talking about you and having fun with the points this morning. I tried to gift Mandy some and I couldn't because she wasn't there. Bye, Josh. Drive safely. Jack, did you go live again and I missed it? I didn't see if you went live this afternoon because I was working and then Fishy Bingo. I worked in Bristol. It was tropical compared to Scotland. It was during ballooning festival as well. Yeah, there's a lot of ballooning goes on around there. Bristol's not that far from me. About an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Now we've got Daniel keeping fish next to JT keeping fish. That is a really cool bowl. Oh, thank you. That's the one I was talking to you about this morning. We were saying, they were saying in Sweden you're not allowed to keep fish in bowls. Be quiet, Alexa. Eduardo loves Canada. Next to Lake Ontario. Even I remember doing that at primary school. That sounds amazing. Like right next to the lake. Or like I'm next to the sea, but it's 5 miles away. Texas equals middle, most southern US and Pennsylvania, top right. Ah, I need to get a mattress and an atlas. There you go. I haven't had any coffee this afternoon. No, it didn't go live this afternoon. Yeah, they're pretty hungry, these coolies. They're really, really tiny. I would never buy them this size for my community tank because they just go straight in the sump. The ones in the community tank are big and fat. I did have a tiny one in here, and then when it got big, I fished it out. Well, it took ages, but I eventually got it out, put it in the community tank, and it's now quite big. But these three have been in here about a week and a half, whenever I did the last live stream on this bowl. And the orange really is the one that I got yesterday. No, the loaches don't go for anything really. Their mouths are right on the bottom, and they're quite tiny, their mouths. And they seem very gentle. They nip about a bit. Eduardo's got Blue Dreams in with his. Zenny, my eldest nephew is in Arlington area. Bye, Arnold. You've got to get ready for the Cristiano Ronaldo show. We'll speak on Discord. Okay. Thanks for popping in. I'll speak to you tomorrow, if not later. Hey, Daniel. I'm in Edinburgh. Riverside Aquatics in Livingston is my local fish shop. It's Ace. Friday is live food delivery day, by the way. Definitely going to come up north for camping this summer, so I might see who's around. Davis said I could park on his drive in Yorkshire, so might do a bit of a tour of the north. JT, I can't believe you're coming over. That'll be cool. Eduardo, that's about 4 hours away. Texas is ginormous, so all the other Texas people I know are hours away. Yeah, that's madness. It's like the size of our entire country. Bye, Arnoldish. Well, Arnold, they ain't going to win, I don't think. I thought you didn't like football, Jack. A friend of mine in Canada got leopard coolie loach the other day. I have never heard of those. Maybe we don't get those over here. I've seen the black one. I've had the black ones and I wanted to get some albino ones, but I haven't seen any. And sometimes you see them and they're really washed out and like a pale cream. And I always think those are maybe poorly, so I don't buy them. But I think possibly that is their coloration. FKOND, the L and the elders, is that endlers, have multiplied as well. Sounds interesting, Daniel. I'm just outside Glasgow along the Clyde a wee bit. Greenock, if you know it. Sounds nice. You both got Scottish accents. Well, you haven't, Daniel, from what I remember. Takes almost 9 hours to get across Texas, east to west or north to south. Wow. It's like cowboy hat country, isn't it? Is it all cowboys and horses and guns and things? I don't know. I watch too many films. Correct, I don't like football. When it comes to European champs where the Netherlands could win, then I'm all in. Yeah, there were two football questions in your fishy quiz yesterday, which I was a bit sad that I didn't have my Jack with me for, because I guessed the first one right and I didn't have him with me for the second one. He would have been able to tell me the answer. So I got the second one wrong. Coolie loach is climbing on a bit of dragonstone, and I hope it doesn't scratch itself because it's quite scratchy. I think they're okay. The Zen Ginger, in that time I could go up and down the Netherlands about 3 times. Yeah, same here. Hi, Rye. No, it's not an Oase biorb. It is just a fish bowl that I got on Facebook Marketplace for £10, I think. It's not huge. It's nothing like as big as a biorb. I've heard they're really difficult to scape and clean. Not sure. You see them for sale secondhand all the time, which is always a bit worrying. But yeah, maybe I'll get one and do it as a trial. They're just quite big. I wouldn't be able to fit one here. My kitchen is absolutely tiny. I've got no counter space, so why I've put this in here, I don't know. But I wanted something to look at while I was washing up. All my other fish are in the lounge. Anyway, hi Rye. I don't think I'm subscribed to your channel. Do you make content? If so, let us know. Somebody will grab a link to your channel. Where are we? Jeff K, happy lurking. I'm kind of lurking but listening, not in chat much. That's absolutely fine. It's not really a lot to listen to, I'm afraid, but I don't know. It's quite narcissistic doing these, isn't it? Because it's just the sound of your own voice. But yeah, thank you for being here. Daniel, no, I'm a Londoner originally. Real nice here. I drive along the river and mountains to get to work. Don't get to do that in London. Wow. Now I couldn't live in London. I went to uni in Bath, and that's nice. That's as big as I could cope with. No, Eduardo, I haven't visited the USA or anywhere really. I went to Paris with the school and I hated it. And that's the only time I've had a passport. But I just like traveling around the UK, and I like camping, and I got a van that I can fit a mattress in now, so I should do it. Oh, nice. I've always loved Biorbs, but no plecos will fit in them. Yeah, definitely wouldn't get a pleco in here. I made some content, but I'm too inconsistent. Much appreciated though. Somebody has grabbed your channel. There we go. Mandy has grabbed your channel. I'll just sub to you on my other account because I can't get to my main account. And then I'll come and find you with this account. Yeah, make some more content. That'd be good. I think the lights may be breaking the Biorbs because I've seen people selling them and they say the light's not working. But they do that with the, is it the Fluval Flex? Curved one? Often they're for sale and they say there's no light. Mandy says, Eduardo Beryl has about 3 tracks coming right at Houston. And most are still going to Mexico, so hopefully we won't get it. But likely we might still lose power. Oh, the storm. Tommy is way north and should be okay. Be prepared. Yeah, look after yourself, Mandy. You get tornadoes and all sorts. We don't get anything like that. One day I'll stop being lazy. Just make some shorts now. Really quick and easy to do. And it's a good way of getting started, I find. Everyone says when you look back at your first videos, you'll cringe, and I already can't bear them, but I'm going to leave them up there. Quite painful. I need to make some more though. Panda loaches look nice. Look them up. No idea. There are so many loaches. Yeah, they're crazy amount of loaches. I've got quite a lot of weird loaches in my community tank. There's a stone loach and a dwarf hovering loach, which I thought were the same loach but different sizes, but they aren't. And lots of coolies, and I've got the hillstream loaches, which don't look like any of the other loaches. I've travelled the entire USA, all of the states, and also travelled through European countries, UK, France, Italy, Greece, Spain, Portugal, and others. Where did you go in the UK, Eduardo? In the 90s? I was at college in the 90s. I would have been in Bath. What about the Netherlands, Eduardo? Mandy said I haven't put out any content in 4 years. It's really hard to get back into, isn't it? I imagine. I just had a week when I didn't put anything out, and even that was a real struggle to get back into it. But at least you can make shorts now. Has anybody looked at my first videos? I'm a baby there. I think I watched your first ever one with your big tank, because there was a question on it in your quiz. I think I might have got right. You're still a baby to all of us though, Jack. You're 17. But yeah, you do look really young. In your some of your thumbnails, you look younger as well. I still think of you as Welsh, Jack, I'm afraid, because you sound quite Welsh. We've got food, water, 3 generators and lots of extension cords. We've got horrible weather. It must be quite worrying when you've got fish tanks. Yeah, same here. You can make some cool videos, made too, and I was like, I think it's just as long as you make something, don't delete them. And it's still views, isn't it? Just make a start. Dave, are you still here? Yeah, I was wondering if Dave was still here. Dave was meant to be live now, and someone said he had issues with his internet, but then I think it was just that he saw that I was live, and I was supposed to get off when he went on. Mandy is too busy being super mod and keeping it all together for everyone. She is a great mod. That she is Daniel, super mum and super mod. Eduardo, indeed, you do it right though, and throw parties, but our electrical grid isn't connected to the rest of the country. So we all still scramble about freaking out here. Daniel has some amazing videos, genuinely one of the first people I watched. Oh, that's nice. I've only just discovered Daniel's channel. So many people to try and catch up on. I spend so much time watching lives. Yeah, half Welsh. You've got quite a strong Welsh accent, Jack, so you must have been over there a while. I only breached lockdown to get more tanks. I considered it essential. As I didn't have any tanks when lockdown happened. Well, I had my one, and it was thoroughly neglected. And I wasn't really interested in fish at all. I was doing more with the horses then. They're really old now, my horses. So they're just living up their retirement. But yeah, I was doing a lot more with them, taking them for walks and stuff back then. Yeah, still here. Dave, when do you want to go live? Because I'll very happily hop off and then hop onto yours. Let me know what your time frames are. I don't want to keep you from getting to bed and whatnot. I have to have an early night anyway because it's 24-hour bingo starts at 7 in the morning. Mandy, have you got a link for the 24-hour bingo and or for Romy's charity? If any of you are around at any point tomorrow, we are doing 24-hour bingo to try and raise some money for the charity that's helping our friend Deb's grandson, who's very poorly. Yeah, that's the link for donations. And we're just going to try and play bingo for 24 hours, which is going to be absolutely crazy. But it will be good. Thank you, Mandy and Jack. So please pop in if you can. Give us a bit of moral support. I'm going to be absolutely hanging by this time tomorrow. Poor Andrew. I don't know how he's going to get through it. Oh. Right, which country are you in? You might have told me where you are. Jay is the Nano King. You've never lived in Wales. You must have just got the accent from, is it your mum? You're the Nano King, so yes, get some. What are we getting? I've missed that bit. Oh, the sparkling gouramis. Yeah, it's not something I would ever have chosen to buy because they look just grey and drab in the shop. But they are really nice if you can zoom in on them. I laugh at the outro later. No, you're all good. Just relaxing now. I've been feeding the fish room. Are you sure, Dave? Because honestly, it wouldn't bother me in the slightest. I just have to type my chat instead of speaking it. I'm quicker. Later is how I used to end calls and always got told off for it, so I decided to use it. Brilliant. Oh, UK. Originally from Newcastle. I live in Stoke-on-Trent. Ah, one of my close friends down here is from Newcastle, and she often flies back up to see her family. She's a Newcastle supporter as well. Have you got the accent then, Rye? I can only post one at a time, Jack. Yeah, Mandy was still in there first. I don't know why I couldn't post it, really. I haven't actually looked at these fish at all to see if they're doing anything. I was watching, who was it? I was watching B Wizzle the other day. He was cleaning a pool and he was live streaming it, but then the phone fell over and so we couldn't see anything. I don't know if it was, it took him quite a while to realise that we couldn't see anything. I'll be joining you guys on the panel tomorrow at 8 p.m. Oh, that's brilliant, Daniel. Well, Arnold and I are doing the first hour, I think at 7, while Andrew grabs a quick shower and a bit of food and whatnot, having a break from, he'll have been doing the bingo for 12 hours at that point. So then Arnold and I are going to do that bit, and then guests. I might pop off when the guests come. It depends how much space there is. Me and Hayley are watching it on the two. Hi Hayley. Hope the cats are well. 2 boy cats. I'm a pleco fanatic though, which is annoying. I would choose the most expensive damn species in the hobby. Yeah, you're not wrong. I was quite happy when I saw a snowball pleco for £35 last week, but I still didn't buy it. I'm only allowed to buy things which might breed now, or things that do a job, like Amano shrimp and assassin snails. Hayley's messing with the cats. Oh, I love those cats. Oh, Daniel is a surprise guest, but with Andy. Spoilers. Not many people watch my channel, so it's not a massive a spoiler, really. Well, that would be good. It's always nice to put more faces to names and get them locked in. That's hilarious, Daniel. It's a cool outro. Yes, still have the accent. Not picked up the Stoke accent yet. I can't think what a Stoke accent is. I'm a Plymouth Argyle supporter and we just lost our manager to Stoke, so bit of a sore point. Exactly. Exactly. English accent, Scottish dialect. People both sides of the border take the mickey out of me. No one will understand my accent. I'm from Jupiter's Titan moon. I've seen you speaking, Eduardo. Yes, so damn annoying with plecos. The heart is right on the bottom chat, so I can't ever read it. It's so annoying with plecos. To get them at a good price, you have to get them young. But I enjoy breeding plecos. It becomes pricey when you can't gender the buggers. Yeah, that's the thing. I went to get some bristlenose the other day, and they all look exactly the same. So I would have had to buy sort of 6 of them, and I really just wanted 1 male and 1 female, but. I don't know. Do they fight? I mean, none of my tanks are really big enough for 6 plecos. Barely big enough for 1. Do you sell them, Rye, or do you ship them across the country? I didn't know it was a secret. Nobody say nothing. They were AI created. It was a picture of you. I could see you talking. There's one guy, and I won't say who it is. Also, I can't remember, but I like his content, but the voiceover on the videos is really, really annoying. Actually, there are 2. where I find the voiceovers so irritating that I can't watch them. Well, they're enjoying that bit of Fissedon's moss anyway. I should put some flakes in for these fish. I think I have about 2 million in my big tank. There's always baby ones. 2 million what, Dave? Losing track of what plecos? If you've got 2 million plecos, send me some plecos. What colour shrimp should I put in here next? I could move some of my yellows across. 2 million plecos. Oh, send me plecos. I'll bring a bag when I come up. No, it's too far to drive, right? As you say that, but then anything in the post has to be in there a long time. I need to get some heat packs. I've got a polystyrene box that I take with me in the car just in case I go to a fish shop. Look at that shrimp riding the assassin. Daredevil. It's quite hard to film through the curved glass. Also, it seems to get really dirty. I just cleaned it with some kitchen towel. So we've still got all of our coolies. There's one more assassin somewhere. Really annoying with rams and apistos. You can buy a straight male and female, even shrimp. Yeah, you sell them too. Funded all my tanks. Oh. Yeah, I suppose by the time they're old enough to sex, you probably sold them already. He's doing a rodeo. I had a male calico and a female albino. Now I have hundreds. So is that like a crossbreed then, Dave? I don't know much about plecos. I had a really nice female bristlenose, an albino one, and she was out all the time on the wood and the glass, and she was so nice. And I had her for nearly 3 years. And then I got this clown pleco that I've never seen. I don't feel like I can get another pleco with him in there. Well, don't fight over it. Those Amanos shouldn't really be in there. They should be off working somewhere, but I don't like them in my shrimp tank because they run off with the food. They pick up an entire pellet and just leg it to the back of the tank, eat it all to themselves. I have 12 different kinds of cories and long-finned bristlenose plecos. My God, 12. I could see me heading that way. Do you have them all in separate tanks, Eduardo? Yeah, brown or black, chocolate colour. Or chocolate would be nice. I saw really cool whiptails in the shop yesterday. Really wanted to get those. Be right back, gotta make a phone call. Bye, Mandy. Yeah, I really wanted to get those. I haven't researched them. I'll try not to buy anything without doing a bit of research. Just baby plecos and one 4-year-old longfin pleco. Yeah, do you keep them all separately, all in different tanks? Yeah, that's what I thought. So I'm going to have to move just my orange Venezuelans, aren't I? That's going to be an enormous tank for just 5 cories. Hi, Joe. Joe reached 500 subs this week. Congratulations. Can I? Where's the thing? Oh, it's on the wrong chat again. Yeah, congratulations, Joe. How do I get the right chat on here? There we go, live chat. Okay. Ignore that. Good at this. It's not thick like it is on your channel, Joe. It's because I've got it propped up just to angle it down a little bit. Yeah, congratulations, P-Tag. I said I wasn't going to make anyone else mods, but I'm a mod on yours, Joe, so I will make you a mod on mine. How many bottles does that tripod had? Dave, you're always going on about my drunk tripod. It's propped up on the edge of a coffee frother. Try saying that after a few. To try and angle it down because it won't go low enough to look into the bowl. But yeah, it's dreadful. Well, like you said, it's not the tripod, it's the handler. I have a male albino bristle nose, 17 years. So that makes me feel really bad that I kept mine for less than 3 years. I didn't know anything about fish 3 years ago, so there are quite a few casualties, unfortunately. Trying to do a bit more research. Green laser longfin cories are breeding in the 60 tall. Wow, they sound amazing. I'm steer away from anything long-finned because it can be a bit delicate. Joe, you're welcome. I know I'm mod on yours, but I'm probably not often awake when you go live. Sometimes I am. I never knew bristlenose lived so long. No, well, they don't here. I think it's been at Taunton, the cider farms. That's in Somerset. I'm in Devon. They do quite a lot of cider down here. Oh yeah, someone can drop, well, he can drop his own link now because he's a mod. Joe, if you want to drop your link in. So now you're at 500 subs. You could be monetized if you get your watch hours up to 4,000. Is that right? Oh, and we have a winner. Just beat you there, God. Yeah, I think you can be monetized now, can't you? That's cool. Not sure how it works. I don't know how I found your channel, Joe. I was scrolling. You were doing a water change, and just as I joined, you were having trouble with your tablet, and it was making this god-awful screeching sound every time it went anywhere near the phone. And yeah, it was funny. 510 now. That's good. So you've got it in the bag. Someone dropped my link because I have no idea how to do it. You have to learn, Dave. Go to your page, and then I think it's 3 dots, and there's a share. Good practice for you. She says, doing absolutely no admin at all herself. Every time I touch that phone, it goes flying. Hello, Adam. Oh, that's a WhatsApp. You're probably not watching this. Where did I get to? Come on, Dave, you can do this. Make him do it himself. He has to learn. Yeah, you done it. That is it. Perfect. Well done. I don't know how you type in chat, but I guess you have to have a laptop to type in your own chat, don't you? Because I can't type in this one on my Shrimple account. I can post on my Marie Nixon account. Is anyone else anywhere near any subscription milestones? I got 3 yesterday and I lost 1 today. So who knows? On my phone at the moment. Oh yeah, but it's not your you're not streaming though, so yeah, I can do it if I'm watching someone else's stream, but I can't do it. I can't type in my own chat on my own phone. I don't think. Oh my God, TV. Third time's the charm. How many ciders have you had? You have your channel as set for kids, Dave. Oh God, Dave, make sure you change that. That's a nightmare. You won't get any views or comments. I found a couple of people online whose channels were set for kids, and I couldn't type on their videos, couldn't comment on the videos. So I did manage to get hold of them when I saw them in a chat and tell them. Would, but don't know how. Oh, this is why we're here, all to learn. Oh, back. Had to call my grandma. She just got out of the hospital. Had the big C and pneumonia. Oh, God. Just spent 2 weeks there. Had her 86th birthday while she was in there. She's a tough old bird. Broad. Lol. Oh, bless her, Zenny. I hope she's doing better now. That's a horrible combination of things to get. I mean, the big C is beatable these days. With a bit of luck on your side. It's not as bad as it used to be. Though my dad had cancer in the 80s and he's still going. And there weren't many survivors from his time. And pneumonia is dreadful enough on its own. Right, what are we trying to do, Dave? We're trying to fix your channel. Oh, you've got it set for kids. Someone then tell me, yeah, your videos aren't, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to write on them. Oh, Gord, are you disappearing? Bye, Gord. Drive safely. Oh, so what was it he said? He'd went to click on your page, but it was set for kids. I don't remember it being set for kids when I've shared it in the past. She's much better. She had some crud when talking, but she's feeling loads better. Oh, so you were able to speak to her on the phone then in the hospital? I'm guessing she's a long way away, even if she's in Texas. I don't think it's set for kids. Oh, I wonder what he meant then. Was it Gord that said? Oh no, it was Daniel. You have your channel as set for kids, so I can't click the bell. Daniel, where does it say that? I can't look. If you try to hit his bell, it says feature unavailable due to set for kids. Oh, let's have a look on. Go to channel. Subscribed. There's a bell with a line through it. Notifications. This action is turned off for content that is made for kids. Ah. Okay, so when I click on your page, Dave, where it says subscribed, there's a bell with a line through it. And that might be why I don't get notifications when you go live, because I don't think I do. And I said to someone the other day, Dave's live, and they said, oh, hi, Juanita. And they said, it is Marie, P-tag, but I know you call me Mary, and that's fine. I quite like it, but it is actually Marie. Yeah, so someone else said, oh, I didn't get a notification that Dave was live, and I didn't either. I think I was just scrolling, and there you were. So maybe there is something that needs tweaking there. No, I know your videos aren't set for kids. Maybe there's one set for kids by mistake somewhere back along, and that's scuppered the whole thing. Not sure. Might be worth looking into. I went and saw her in the hospital. She got out about a week ago, but the hospital was only 30 minutes away. She lives about an hour and a half away, so I was just calling to check on her. Oh, okay. Hi, Juanita, Marie, Mandy, Daniel, Eduardo, Horizon. That's Dave. House, that's Gary, Joe, and Red Laser, which is Gord. Gord has just gone. My son is now swearing upstairs on the Xbox. Hi, Nita. Yeah, PTAG, on the first live of yours that I ever saw, Winita was there. I think you called me Winita a few times. We were confusing you, I think. And that alarm kept going off. I'm not sure why it's doing that. All my vids are not set for kids. Might have to check. There might be one. I don't know. Food evening, Juanita. It's not food evening for me. I haven't had any tea. It's a default, I think. Have you ever actually changed it? I wonder if mine is set the same then. I guess it isn't. Oh no. Hi, Raina. How are the seahorses? I'll get on the laptop and see if I can sort it out now. Not only have I taken over your live stream, I've given you homework. Oh, I do feel bad. Dave's meant to be live now. Cootie loaches are so cute. These are really, really small. Can you get them all in? It's just going to topple over again. Dave's going to laugh at me. Martin's back. Martin, we were just talking about you because we have quite a few Scottish people in the chat. And I said you were from Scotland, and I can't remember where they're from now. So we've got Daniel keeping fish. And you're not in Scotland. Who was in Scotland? I've forgotten already. They probably left the chat. Hayley is now on the case. You've given her work to do. I made 3 videos today. 2 are seahorses. I will have a look in a minute. I don't stream, so I've never looked. But I remember some people saying there is a checkbox somewhere, I believe. Maybe in studio. Yeah, there is a studio. Mr. G says I'm in North Berwick. Is that right? North. It's not Berwick, is it? House of Pisces Gary is in Edinburgh. And Greenock is Daniel. Not me. You're in America. We were talking about Texas earlier. Whereabouts are you, Joe? Joe, it's so cool that your parents and your in-laws were on your live stream the other day. No one in my family could give 2 hoots. Loading quicker without the proper name. Oh yeah, then you put such and such erectus in the title and it didn't like it. Funny. Gary, I work in Edinburgh. See, it's a small world. There were some of them. The guys were talking about setting up a Yorkshire Fish Keepers Club with like swapping and stuff. There's nothing down here. Mr. G, I know from. I can't read that because there's something in the way. MST. What's MST? My Mark Shrimp Tanks. Yes, that's where I met Mr. G. Mark Shrimp Tanks was one of the first channels I ever watched this time around. Him and Fish Keeping Answers, Richard. Don't know why I decided to do shrimp. Joe's in Ohio. Mandy, is that anywhere near you? I guess nowhere's near anywhere, is it? Yeah, Mark did some lives. His was the first live I went on, and he hasn't done any for ages. Was it you that suggested I got dithers, Gary? Or ditherfish? Yeah, Marie, it's a lot of fun to get all the family on the live streams. I feel I got the whole group going. Yeah, it's so nice. It's nice that they're interested. What shrimp morph are we looking at? This is my coal tank. It's just a load of shrimp that don't have anywhere to go. I did try and start an orange colony and that failed. I think there are 2 left. So they're in there. And then I got the orange Rinny, which is, you can just about see. I got that one yesterday. And there's 2 blue ones, 2 or 3 red ones, 2 amanos that I just fished out of a tank I'm breaking down. That little white one right in the middle, you can barely see, was one that came free with my cories. And there was a yellow one. Haven't actually seen the yellow one for a while, so it's quite possible there isn't a yellow one. I could move some of my yellows out of their breeding tank and put them in here, but I kind of don't want to start taking them out yet. I need to take them to the shop really and sell them. That'll be sad. Nope, Ohio is where my grand twins live. I didn't know you had grandchildren. You're younger than me, Zenny. What shrimp more? Oh, I don't know it. I've seen your shorts, Raina. Sounds dodgy. All on seahorses. And I can just picture seahorses wearing shorts, but they don't have legs, so that's difficult. Mark put shrimp on the map for Perth, Scotland and Norway. Was he filming from Scotland when you started watching Gary? Because he's always been in Norway. Well, I first discovered his thumbnail, which said it was some ridiculous temperature, like minus 22 degrees or something. I think that was the first one I watched, and I liked him just drinking his coffee and pottering about the shrimp room. I liked his accent. Hi Homer. Mark is a true gent. He is. He has a lot of back problems, unfortunately. I wish he was closer, I always say. I'd love to help out with his shrimp in return for loads of knowledge. Hi Jeff. Hi Homer. Sell them to me. Yeah, I'm not going to drive them all the way up to Scotland, Martin, and I don't want to post them. Too nervous that they'd all end up, I don't know, spilling out or freezing or boiling or something. I'd rather drive them in the car. I need to get them some proper poles. Oh, do they like? Yeah, they do, don't they? I guess they curl their tails around and do like a pole dance. Jeff's laughing. Always Norway. Ah, okay. Wonder when he moved. He's just moved house, hasn't he? Cool coral rocks that are tall are awesome for seahorses. They just turned 2. My bonus stepson, from my hubby and his girlfriend. Ah, okay. Had an oops and turned out to be a double oops. Oh, that's cool. Oh, lovely. When I had my son, I said, I'm never doing that again. That was ridiculously painful. And I kind of wished I'd had twins, because then you get 2 in one go, wouldn't you? But yeah, I'm glad I've got him, but my God, I've got quite a high pain threshold. I think I lost my voice that day. I had mine with tall coral stems. I'm not keen on post anymore, no. Zenny had an oops, a double oops, and Zenny didn't have an oops. Her stepson had a double oops. I got them some more branches today and another red leafy algae. Yeah, it was a default. Haley sorted it now. It's not made for kids. Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you, Daniel. So we're getting things done. Am I from Scotland? No, I'm the other end of the UK. Joe, I'm right down the bottom in Devon. Almost as far as you can go, but not quite Cornwall. So to us guys, it's such a long way from one end to the other. But to you Americans, it's no distance at all. Yeah, I'm English. I call everyone English over here, though. So apologies, Martin. You're not English. Now all press the bell icon. Oh yeah, all back to Dave's to press the bell. Let's have a try. Go to channel, subscribed, all done. You'll receive all notifications. That's cool. So hopefully that will make a difference, and it'll start popping up when you go live. But don't not go live because someone else is live. It's just really difficult to find a time, isn't it? Where did I get to? I don't like the term ditherfish. I would say tank mates or companions. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying there. Because they don't just serve a purpose. They are nice to look at in their own way. Lots of folks here use interlocking rings and string them across the tank, laying across the substrate too. And they like to hang from or latch onto the rings. Now you've got all this to come, Mandy. Sure you recommend Riverside Aquatics, Gary? I still don't have the bell option. Oh, I did. I'll reload and check. Great shop, love it. Juanita says hello to Martin. Thanks, Zen Legend. Nope, still don't have it. Oh, that's weird. I definitely have. On Horizon Fish Keeping. Yeah, live food on a Friday. Are you guys sub to each other, Martin and Gary? Well, actually, Martin hasn't produced any content. Nag him. I met someone in the week who said they didn't have a YouTube channel, which I thought was really weird. I guess he means he just doesn't make content, but surely he's got an account. A bit odd. I got 3, I'm not going to try and say that, spot tail dartfish and spot tail hover goby as a gift from a customer. Wow, fish as a gift is cool. May explain a lot. Yeah, hopefully, Dave, you'll get more people dropping in on the lives now. Because I only found your last 2 by mistake, and I missed the one that you did where there's a thumbnail of you in the car. I missed that one altogether. And that's why I said, oh, sorry, I'm late. But I didn't get any notification for it. Gary says hi to Juanita. May take some time to change. Yeah, don't know. It's a long way to Texas. It's not too far to Devon. Interesting stuff, Homer. Homer is Raina. I even went on my PC and it's still showing as marked out. Whoa. Maybe your account is set as a kid's account, Mandy. I reloaded everything. Maybe there's a lag on my side. Very confused. Oh, I'm too old for all this tech. I'm chatting to a guy on Gumtree at the moment. 155 litre tank trying to cut a deal. That is a big upgrade from your 60. That'd be so cool, Martin. Just think how many fish you're going to get in there. What are you trying to see? On Horizon Fish Keeping's account, she can't click the notification bell. We couldn't a minute ago, but now we can because they've changed the settings, but she still can't for some reason. I have to repair my 3D printer. And I've got a long list to print. 10 nozzles, a seahorse feeding station, and a yellow chain. 3D printers blow my mind. It's very cool. Not sure the world's ready for this tube to broadcast. Maybe Zen, but thanks. I've been looking for that for months. I was confused because all my content is set for not made for kids. Ah, that was a good spot from Daniel. I would never have spotted that. I'd rather trying to click all notifications bell for Horizon. It still says no. It's weird because it said no for me the first time, and then the second time it said there wasn't a line through it. I need to go back and do it on my main account, Dave, because I've only done it on my second account. I have no idea what a dither was. I think I have them now though. Yeah, just a bunch of normally tiny fish that distract and make them feel safe. All of my fish are dither fish because I don't have any big fish. I was going to put some flake in, wasn't I? Remember logistics. I had a stairs nightmare once. Never again. I did here on this link. Hey, it worked when I went from a link, just not picking go to channel. Weird. That is weird because I used the go to channel. So that is weird, but who knows? But you've done it now, so that's great. So we will all get notifications when Dave goes live. It's quite addictive, Dave, isn't it? I've been live for 1.5 hours longer than I said I was going to. It started very badly indeed. They've eaten the algae wafer more than they've eaten the pellet, I think. Oh, they all seem to have lost a bit of interest in it. Where did I get to? I was able to also, all is right with the world again. I was able to hit the bell. I wish I could live more often. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, it is. I guess you guys could try and go live and then like do stuff at the same time, like water changes and things, and then it's a bit more interesting. But also it's quite noisy if I was to do anything in the kitchen. Like I was going to do some washing up while I chatted to you guys, and I think that'd just be absolutely horrendous for all of you. I did do a Zoom call to Andrew the other day while I was ironing, and that worked okay. So I could set it up on the yellow shrimp tank next to the ironing board and actually get some of my homework done. That's awesome. I like doing live streams. I want a time when I can do a live stream same time every week. Yeah, same. I just sit down and look at when everyone else is live, I guess. I know I clashed with John. He was live. My fish tank aquatics. He was live when I went on. So I wasn't really expecting anyone to come in. It is difficult, and sometimes on a Sunday night Jeff Kane might be live at the same time. But it's okay if people pop in and out anyway. It's just I don't get to watch other people's lives if I'm live. Yeah, Joe, your tanks are amazing. I like the sort of picture frames that you've got around the edge. It's really impressive. I could never run a fish room that size and work. Presumably you work as well. I'm just too lazy. I would like to do it for a job. I'd love to have a cafe with fish tanks all around it, and like an aquascaping gallery, and sell some fish stuff and sell a lot of coffee and just chat to people all day. But chatting to people doesn't make any money, so there are issues to my plan. Graham will be live in half an hour. Yeah, definitely got to be off before Graham goes live. I know he's live on a Friday, so it's 9 o'clock he goes live here. My phone that I'm trying to read the chat on is 5%, so that's going to end badly. I can't even plug in a charger because I've got the heater and the light for this thingy. Davey, you're going to do a quick live. If I go off now, will you do one? Don't know why I'm shouting at the phone. I've lost chat altogether on my other phone. My streams will always be on a different day due to the shifts. Yeah, because you did one at lunchtime over here, Joe. That was the first one that I saw. Yes, you, Dave. If I go off now, are you going to go live? Yeah, fish room keeps me busy. A lot of people complimented on my fish. Or picture frames. Yeah. Does that not make them quite difficult to get to clean? I mean, you seem to be managing it fine. You're really lucky having that well water as well. It's so nice not having chlorinated water. I got poked by a little doggy, £77, 35k. I'm not sure what that means. Raina, what does that mean? I got poked by a little doggy. This summer vacation has been very relaxing. I love watching live streams from fish demonstrators, and bingo games have been fun. The bingo is so much fun, and I never ever thought that I would be the sort of person that would enjoy playing bingo. And if any friends said they played bingo, I just thought, oh my god, how old are you? It's really good fun. I think it's the people in there that make it really good fun. Marie, next time I go live, I'll show the back side of the tanks of the wall. Yeah, that'd be cool. Might do one tomorrow night. Okay. Yes. Let me go and see if I can find a phone charger. 1 second. Alexa, light on.
Okay.
Some food. It's raining over here today, which it hasn't been. I'm just going to unplug the heater momentarily. That'll be okay. Oh, my phone's died. Okay. I can't read any chat now. Let's see if I can find a chat on here. Live chat. Right, here we go. We have had beautiful sunshine in the north today. I'll plug in this phone, but it won't want to restart now. Yeah, it's been really wet today. My son's sports day was cancelled, and I put the guinea pigs out this morning and I just got them in, had to towel dry them. They're absolutely drenched. I put the heating on for the first time in ages just to try and warm them up a bit. I'm just going to put the coffee machine on really briefly. Apologies, probably heard this before. It sounds like we're at NASA, but I haven't had a drink for ages. Thundering here this late afternoon, but then again it's hell from Florida. The Costa coffee machine. No, it's not a Costa machine. You have to go out and buy a Costa. Costa is a chain. I was going to put some fish flakes in. Right, I'll put some in. Try and get the sparkling gourami to come over. Come on. Flakes are just above the orange shrimp. Let's see. They're going for it. Put that down a bit. I might be able to see the fish. Where have they gone? All the flakes are falling down, but there's no fish. Where is the coffee machine flying off to? It's crazy. It's actually just a hot water machine, but it just makes a ridiculous noise. 2031 from Manchester to New York. Pluto. She is a Plutonian. Yeah, it's crazy loud. But I got rid of my kettle and I just got this thing that makes 1 mug of hot water at a time, which is amazing until you want to fill up a massive fish tank with water that isn't freezing cold. It's Rob! Rob, can you spot something in this bowl that wasn't there before? Fish aren't coming. I don't know if it shows up very well. The orange really shrimp is also new, but that's not what I'm talking about. Is that not focusing again on the middle part? There we go. The chat in horizontal mode, it disappears as soon as it's been read. Hopefully I can restart my phone. Where have these fish gone now? Are they just lying in the moss? I think they're preferring eating out of that moss. Did the coffee machine break the internet? Nope. It's just a hot water machine. And it looks so much cooler than a kettle, but yeah. Are you doing a face reveal on Sunday? Probably do it next week because I will schedule it. But you no, you go live on Sunday. I want to do a live at hope you're well and covered in fish water. I want to do a live at a fish shop. I was going to do one yesterday when I was buying my Corys and I chickened out of asking him. So yeah, I might ask him at some point. He seems really nice, but he also seems quite serious. I've never liked to ask. When I asked him if I could film the other day, he said absolutely fine. But I'm still worried about asking him. But I was going to do a live of just buying the fish and have a quick look at the tanks. I mean, that way I can show you all the fish without having to edit everything together. It would just be an absolute nightmare to do. But it's quite cool because they have different fish in every time I go in. I went to a shop and rather than ask, I kind of froze and bought a pair of Epistogramma. Yeah. Most will let you film in the shops, just don't take the tripod. Yeah, I wanted to take a tripod because it was very shaky when I was trying to film some of the taller tanks. I was trying to hold it still by pressing against the glass, and that's not something they enjoy either, but yeah, I asked my local fish shop if I could film, and he said absolutely no way. He said, I'm really sorry, but I'd hate that. So that's fair enough. Right, 5% on this phone. See if it will restart. And I need to make my coffee. Story of our lives. I'm only going to chat stay up a bit longer. I'm only going to the fish store to look around and leave a new fish or 10. Our shop politics is don't film other customers. Wait if needed. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. That's kind of the reason I didn't want to do it at the weekend, because it's going to be really busy on a weekend. But if I go in after work, it's quite quiet. And then the fishy bingo starts at 4. Doesn't leave me a lot of time. So I ended up buying the shrimp and the cories anyway and didn't film any of it. But then I did a cory unboxing last week, so it's pointless doing exactly the same video with exactly the same fish. That's what makes you not want to ask again. Someone says no, explain you're not doing a review, or you're showing your subs what they sell. I just got loads more eggs from my pseudomogul, started by accident, and the frog bit must have had eggs in it. And I have rainbow fry. My frog bit's just got blooming snail eggs all over it. That's cool. Everything seems to breed for you, Rob. Yeah, I asked him via Facebook Messenger. I mean, I know him to talk to, so he knew it was me. But I was only going to be filming like really tight shots of the fish. You wouldn't even see the tanks, and I wasn't going to like show the shop or him or products or anything. But he said no, so I was going to do it one for the other shop and then send it to him just like to show him. But it's very dark in that shop, so maybe it would have been very difficult to film anyway. Yeah, I've had to ask permission if taking a video camera with my phone is no big deal. Yeah, I know this guy has told someone off for filming before. Jeff Kane is back. You're not kayaking, Jeff. Right, why am I having to manually scroll? Always good to take pics or video when you get new animals. Yeah, when I got my cories last week, I said later on, they weren't very nice colour in the shop, but they coloured up well when I got them home. But then when I look back at the footage of them in the shop, they looked absolutely fine. So I felt a bit bad for saying that, because it wasn't true. Right, that's now not scrolling at all. I need to get a few more shrimp to go in here. If it was bigger, I would get some CPDs, because they're next on my list. I did think about getting some pea puffers to get rid of the planaria in my cube. The cube's now empty apart from ram's horns, and someone said that they don't eat planaria, so that's the end of that plan. I quite fancied having some pea puffers. So I've ordered a planaria trap that's coming tomorrow from Amazon, and I'm going to use that in the yellow shrimp tank, and I'm going to use it in there. There are so many planaria in the cube, but at the moment I'm just leaving it standing with nothing in it. I need to salvage some of the plants. I want to completely redo it. Yeah, I do the same thing. Yeah, I wasn't even going to tag him in the video if you didn't want. So, and I said I'll send you the video when I've done it and you can say yes or no. But he said I'm quite old-fashioned. I think it's just my age and I just don't like the idea. So that's fine. I mean, well, in the shop I was in yesterday, there was a dead fish in one of the tanks, which you see all the time, and the guy did actually say, "Oh look, there's a dead fish. I need to get that out." And I thought that was a really good sign because he didn't ignore it. And you know, it happens. Thousands of fish in there. There's going to be something dead. Can't see the Anobius from this angle. Want some pygmy cories. I think there wouldn't be enough room in here for them. Oh, I need to just take my son his biscuits. She doesn't know I bought. Oh, the cat wants feeding. She's just sitting there ever so quietly. Are you hungry? Yeah? You're not speaking to me. Okay. Are you staying in now? Because it's not very nice out there, is it? Keep an eye on the time. What time is it? Oh, we've got 19 minutes. Oh, no need. Looks like he found the biscuits already. They've gone anyway. Right, phone is back. There's a whole load of chat here that hasn't come up on the main screen at all. Where did we get to? Well, none of this has come up. Yeah, read that bit. Jeff says, I've been listening, just preoccupied, so I was a little distracted. How many tanks do you have? I have the 90-litre community tank, which is the one that's behind me in the live streams. Then I have two sort of 30-litre tanks for shrimp. And then there's a cold water tub on the coffee table, which is like an indoor pond. That's got hill streams and white clouds in. And then there is this bowl. And then I'm about to do a 3-foot cory tank. I think that's it. So the cube hasn't got anything in it at the moment. And you've all seen the yellow shrimp. I just did a video on the yellow shrimp having some banana leaves, so I need to edit that at some point. Well, that worked out quite well. They like the banana leaves. Yeah, so nothing like as many as you, Joe. They're just all dotted around my lounge, and then this bowl is in the kitchen. It's a very small house. Some do, some don't. Oh, this is about the shops. That's awkward, but if you don't ask, you don't get. Yeah, I'd much rather ask not face to face. How much are pea puffers? I don't think they're very expensive over here, Mandy. They're not silly money. I don't see them that often, but I know Nick was saying in Australia they were really stupid amounts, like really daft. How much are they over there? If I had to guess, I'd say they're about £15. That is just a guess though, but I know they're not expensive. Very hard to shift them. It's just a trap. Yeah, you were gonna tell me about some chemicals, Rob, that you recommended. I'm going to try the trap. They said they got one and they took it into the shop and put it in a tank, and within 10 minutes it was absolutely full. I've never had that in my tanks. I think it's for shrimp only tanks, or like really nano fish that I've got in there. They can't get them. So there were blue neon rasboras in that tank, and in the other one chili rasboras. Why not a bristle worm catcher? Is that the same thing? Horrible things. Yeah, they just seem to be everywhere now. I tried to film my rabbit snail a couple of days ago when I was making that short that I put out, and the planaria was just crawling across his face. It was disgusting. I almost posted it, but it's kind of not nice. Hi, Zach. Got to be something dead. Yeah, I was talking about the shop that's actually called Something Fishy. Do fish not eat planaria? Yeah, I think if they were a decent sized fish, they would, but they're really small tanks, so I can't even put some of my tetras in there, really. I mean, I suppose they'd have plenty to eat. I could put some in there for a short amount of time, but that tank has, well, it's not crashed, but I've just left it now, so I'm not sure if it's stayed cycled. Presumably it's all right, but I don't know. Hi, Zach. Just once I saw a planaria. I broke down that tank, and I mean broke the tank. Got rid of everything in the tank, and the tank flew to Pluto. Did it fly on my coffee machine? Yeah, 90 litres. It's about 20 gallons, I always say. Quite a lot of that is sump as well, so that's my biggest tank, and it's not big at all. Never had planaria again. Yeah, that happened when I had Hydra in with my crystal shrimp in a cube. I absolutely freaked out, and I did use the no planaria, and I was so grossed out by it. They look like disgusting spidery things. They're just horrible. And yeah, that tank just ended up doing nothing really. I'm not into freshwater shrimp. I like to watch them in your tanks. I like to watch your seahorses. None of the work. Yeah, don't take anything I say as gospel, Joe. It's a blind leading the blind in most cases. It's a bit weird having a shrimp tank and not knowing a huge amount about shrimp, but I like shrimp and I have shrimp, so and I've had them breed, so that's as far as it goes. Then I love that command, but I always forget about it. Yeah, I never understand fish handling. Doesn't get a lot of use over here. I tried to get Stream Elements in, but I haven't managed to get the bot into chat yet. They're like £6 each pea puffers. Yeah, I think fish are more expensive down here, Dave, but I say they're not a lot. I'm sure Nick said they were in the hundreds in Australia. Certainly at one point anyway. Like absolutely ridiculous money. Jeff, I don't have a mental calculator that works efficiently enough with decimals. I just say 20 gallons normally. I reckon the others are about 10. Oh, the shrimp have come back again. I meant to send you the Panica. Sorry, I've been all over the place. You've been away. That's okay. Well, let me buy some, but yeah, I'll get these traps tomorrow and I'll try them anyway because it'll be interesting to see and I can get a video out of it. Super cheap in the UK. Yeah, I haven't seen any for a while. I don't know if they've got them up at Taunton, up at Fish Shop Matt's area. I'm pretty sure they can't really go with much else, can they? But then someone did say they don't eat planaria, so that surprised me and that was disappointing. Yeah, in Australia where the peas were like $150 to $200 each. So much for a teeny fish. It's just bizarre, isn't it? For almost literally the size of a pea, and they, like any fish, could die on you straight away. Yeah, it was Nick from Keeping Fish Simple. I tended to go over there with a load in my pocket. Here they go for $6. No planaria doesn't kill the baby planaria. Ooh, okay. Well, I think I threw mine out because I can't find it. I definitely had a packet. I mean, it's been open 3 years anyway, but pretty sure I thought I'm never going to use that because I had so many shrimp and snails in each tank. And I think I put it in the bin because I can't find it now. Maybe $9.99 at a local fish shop. It's because they are illegal to import to Oz. So now what is in the country is what they have to keep breeding. So it's made them expensive. That's a hell of a responsibility, isn't it, keeping those going? I did read about, I saw that podcast about licorice gourami and how rare they are and how they really want people to keep them and get demand up for them. They like Blackwater though. I'm not a huge fan of Blackwater tanks. Love mine in with the shrimp tanks too. What's that? Oh, rainbow fish. Australia has plenty of rainbow fish. Yeah, I watched one of Nick's videos yesterday and he was breeding Boesmanis, I think. I love rainbows. Yeah, you've got some nice rainbows, Dave. If shipping permits quarantine for Australians, make it pricey. Yeah. It's like the pseudo-mogul melis here. The honey blue eyes weren't really importable, and they're typically 60 to 100 bucks each if you can find them here. I've got some Panic C. It kills the planaria cycle. Just please drop me a message Sunday to post it Monday. Oh, thanks, Rob. Panica is what we use on the horses. And I think to a lesser extent, cats and dogs. It's all the same, isn't it? We got Plecat betters for $42 each per male. Yeah, I paid £40 for my koi. But Arnold's selling them for like 15 or something. I way overpaid for both of my betters. And I lost both of them eventually. If I lived in Oz, I would go catch wild rainbows. Yeah, he did a video of going and catching fish, wild fish. A load of them went out. Well, several videos. I think Katie went on one of them. Don't forget, or I will. Well, I'll be using the planaria trap tomorrow, so I'll tell you how that goes. I'd like to do a time lapse on it, but I'm not very good at the old getting the editing speeds right. I have about 30 plus that actually came with Richard's Java ferns. No way. What, the eggs? I have Gertrude from him, but Melis are usually more sensitive, and I don't think he's breeding those yet, but maybe. Gertrude is what I got. Put a bit of raw chicken in the trap and they'll swarm it. Oh, they swarm any fish food that I put in at the moment. I can't even feed my yellow tank now. I have got a dish that's stuck to the side, but I put some in. 1 second, because my son is kicking the wall and it's driving me mad. Jack, you stop doing that. I haven't made my coffee yet. We've got 5 minutes, so do we want to wrap up now and then get over to Graham's quiz? Anyone that's going to the quiz? What was it? With 3 pairs. Jack. Eduardo, those are so fun and active. I wanted honey blue eyes for years, so it's like a bucket list fish. Maybe when I hit the lottery. If you keep blackwater fish in the same style setup that you would a Canadian shrimp, they'll do just fine. If you want to spawn them, you may need to drop in TGS. Where's the quiz? It's Graham's channel is Aquarium. Oh, I get the two of them mixed up. I always get Andrew's channel and Graham's channel mixed up. Aquarium Adventures. There we go. Mandy's got the link. Yeah, it's he does 2 quizzes, I think. I missed the first one last week. So yeah, shall we all pile over there, and I will say goodbye, and thank you ever so much for keeping me company. You've been brilliant as always. Oh yeah, and anyone's around from 7 o'clock onwards tomorrow, come to the bingo. Right, okay, let's go. See you over there. Bye.